Sir, I'm sorry, but this isn't that kind of coffee shop. Yeah, you're at the wrong place. We don't just serve coffee and donuts here. Are you serious? You mean to tell me that's all you want out of life? Is a cup of coffee and a donut? When you could have this? And I'm not just talking, we're in the money, we're in the money. I ain't talking about that, man. I'm talking about having success. You know what success is? You probably don't even know because you drink coffee and eat donuts. That's why you came here, because you don't even really know where you came to. Let me tell you something right now, friend. This was a divine appointment for you to come here. I believe it was. I think you were supposed to come to my shop today and ask for a cup of coffee and a donut, but you didn't really know what you were going to get. Because what you really came here for, and I know this to be true because, well, I'm prophetic. You came here because you're looking for success. And success, according to what Earl Nightingale said a long time ago, is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. I think that's a good definition of success because, some people, friend, they think that this is success right here. Just having money. Money, money, money. Money! They think money is success. I mean, look at it. You get on the internet, these people, oh my God, that's why I had to get off. Literally, I'm talking thousands of just over and over again of the same old, same old. It's all about the money, see? Because if you're on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or Pinterest or Snapchat or Google Plus, or you do webinars or seminars, and you've had enough, and you're sick of everything. See, because when you get on there, you know what these people are doing? Let me tell you what they're doing, friend. This is part of success. They are following you around. They know everything you're doing. They know what you like, and what they do is they target you. They're using artificial intelligence and algorithms. Can you believe that? Artificial intelligence and algorithms. And they know what you want. They know what you like. And then they follow you like thirsty leeches. See, that's why you came here. Just to get a piece of information like that, first of all. So forget about the coffee and the donuts, although I might make you a cup of Starbucks French roast if you're nice to me. But see, you came here for me to be able to mentor you. And you see this? I got the exact same shirt on that you were wearing. Now, isn't that just a little bit prophetic? Coming to a coffee shop and the guy's wearing the same shirt you're wearing? Friend, you're at the right business. So let's talk a little bit about success. As long as you're are you gonna listen to me first of all? Okay, will you stand here and listen to what I have to say? I really hope you do, friend. Well, could you promise me at least just to give me a few minutes of your time? Let me tell you all about success. See, success is not the same for everybody. For most people, that's success, see? But for me, success is this. This is my friend. See if we can see him here in the right light. I gotta take my glasses off here. Yeah, there's my friend Rocky, see? You see him? What do you say, see? Listen, you listen to this guy. Listen to what this guy's got to say, because he knows exactly what he's talking about. See, if you turn him the other way, you can't see him. There he is. All right, you dirty rats. See, that's my success, friend. And let me tell you something right now, okay? I don't tell everybody this, but I've got dozens and dozens of rocks for friends. I do. Look at this one here. There's my other friend here. This is my very special friend. He could be my friend to the very end. I call him Scarface. You know where he's from? He hails from Burlington, Vermont. Right down the road from Ben and Jerry's. That's right, friends. See, I've been around. You're not just talking to some guy that's never been anywhere or done anything. I've been there. I've done that. I've seen it all. That's why I can sit here and confidently talk to you today about success, because money is not success. Money is the end result of being successful if you do it the right way. But then on the other side of it, because everything in life's a two-sided coin, hey, we got, even the Buddhists will tell you that, they got the Chinese two opposites. We got the ins and the outs and the ups and the downs. We got the backs and the forths. We got the yeah buts, the what ifs, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. The well, you just don't understands. The well, I can, but you're better than me. I know you could do it because you're a whole lot, smarter. But no, not me. See, and there we go. See, that's why you came to this window, because you're struggling with that. You're struggling with the fact that, and I know that you know that I know, that you have some talents that you're not doing anything with. And so you came to get some encouragement to help you to be able to get out and do what it is that you're supposed to do, friend, because everybody in life has a special calling. Everybody was created by God to do something for this earth, or something for people, something for life, something for society, or for the atmosphere, or for the ocean, or whatever. Maybe you're supposed to be a school teacher. Maybe you're supposed to be a math teacher. Maybe you're supposed to be in engineering or electronics or a car mechanic. But whatever it is that you were created to do, you should do it with gusto. You should do it with everything you got in you. Give it your all. Give it your best. Don't look back. Move forward. Go ahead. Hey, wait a second. Isn't that song? Da-da-da-da-da. Dun, dun. No, we don't want to get into that one. I don't like that song. That's not success, okay? This is success, friend, when you can look at what you've done from where you started and where you came from, and you could count it on your fingers, going, I did this, I did that, I avoided that, I should have did that, but I didn't. I was really good at this, but then this one, I couldn't. And I can't here. And then you start coming up with all these excuses. But if you look back at the whole journey, see, because success isn't just a destination. Success is a lifetime journey. It's a journey of a lifetime. When did my success start, you may ask, since you seem to know so much about success? Well, my success started the day I was born. When I came out of my mother's womb, feet first. I was a breech birth. And then I know I didn't get breastfed by my mother. So I missed out on a couple of deals there. And that caused a lot of problems, because everything in life I did from the time I was a young man, when my father left when I was 5 years old, and basically left me on my own to grow up as a man by myself. How do you do that? Well, I made the best of it, of what I could, but everything I did, I jumped in feet first. And because I jumped in feet first, sometimes, I jumped into the wrong pool. Did you ever dive into a concrete pool filled with concrete? Did you ever try to swim in a big bowl filled with mud? I have. I was a bricklayer for 40 years. I know all about mud. I know all about hard work and calluses on my hands. I know about making mistakes on jobs and losing your behind. I know all about those things. See, that's all part of success. See, people think, well, you just go into business and you go into success, some successful venture, and all of a sudden you become successful. It doesn't work that way. Absolutely not. You don't just become successful. Success takes time. Success, it's like baking a, oh, friend, success is like making a donut. Ooh, see, now I know why you came here. Success starts out with a few ingredients, like a donut. You got sugar, you got flour, you got some yeast, you got some vanilla, you maybe got a little flavoring, but there's ingredients that go into that recipe. And you got to mix them all up at just the right proportions, otherwise things could get a little messed up. See, that's what I learned about success. If you don't have the right ingredients, or you use the wrong amount of ingredients, I don't even want to talk about it. It's that bad. So you got to be careful what you do. You got to put the right ingredients in. But the thing about the donuts, the most important part is a donut cannot become a donut until it is thrown in a hot fryer. You see? You got to go into the fire. Because if you haven't been tried by the fire, if you haven't been tried by trials and struggles and tribulations and problems, what do you think, life is just some bowl of cherries that you just walk into and all of a sudden, woo, we're all happy and merry. Everything's good. Life is wonderful. See, that's what they do to you on Facebook, Google, Snapchat, Pinterest. It's all about how much money this guy's making on eBay. Hey, if you join my program and you do Amazon, I could show you how to make $55,856 a month. And then there's all the other promises of all the success books and the motivational speakers, and on it goes. And they all candy coat everything because they don't want to really tell you the truth, friend. See, you came here for the truth. It even says it in the Bible. Jesus said, know the truth, and the truth will set you free. I was reading that the other day on the internet, on this Zen meditation board that this guy wrote up. I forget what it was called now. It was an excellent article. And he said there was this old revered master from thousands of years ago that said that the problem with people is that they don't know the truth. See, what he was talking about was, he wasn't talking about the truth of your ego and of yourself and who you are in the world and what you do and what you have and what you own and how much money you got and how many cute girlfriends or whatever it is you got. That's not what he was talking about. What he was talking about is knowing the real truth, the consciousness truth of you being part, literally, of everything out there, and that we just limit ourselves by our ego and our possessions. But we're not intelligent enough to look outside of who we are. And when you learn to quiet the mind and you learn to sit down for an hour and completely tune off of Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, Snapchat, Google, Facebook, Pinterest, Snapchat, Google, Facebook, Pinterest, Snapchat, Google, Pinterest, Facebook, Snapchat, Google. When you get off all that and you learn to quiet your mind like I did, see, that's why I own this shop. Okay, this is my shop. That's why I could confidently talk to you, friend. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these glasses, because I want you to know the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God, so that you know that success is a journey of trials and struggles and tribulations and pains and losses and difficulties and setbacks and valleys, and then there's the high mountains that you get up on and go, yeah, man, I can't believe that happened. Oh my God. Thank you, Jesus. Or praise God that happened. Or wow, man, that just changed my whole life. I don't know where that came from, but that was awful quick. And I know I'm predicting my future right now, okay? because I need work right now. Yeah, I own a shop, but I also have to work for a living. This shop, this is kind of like a sidekick for me. Okay? And friend, I know you're still listening, aren't you, to what I got to say? Good. I could tell you really want to change. You want change so bad you could taste it. Because you're frustrated. I could see it in your eyes. You've been waiting so long for your breakthrough and gone through so much to have what it is that you want to have and all your dreams fulfilled. But things like that, unfortunately, I hate to say it, and for some people it happens quicker than others, but it takes time. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of story about this, and I don't know the exact full story, but I know there was this story from a long time ago about a race, and there was a rabbit and there was a turtle in this race. And the whole moral to the story, just to make it short, is that, who was going to win the race? The rabbit or the turtle? Well, the turtle ended up winning. Strange, isn't it? How turtles win over rabbits. Not only that, but rabbits, they can reproduce like by the hundreds, but they don't live very long. And turtles, if you really check out, I think there's like some turtle in the ocean, I think the things live to like 95 years, 100 years. See, so it pays to be a turtle. But, friend, I don't want you to be this kind of a turtle. You see that? See, that turtle waited just a little bit too long. He waited a little bit too long. You see how the light's starting to come in here now? It's getting brighter and brighter. I gotta have to move myself, friend. I gotta get out of the way of the light. There we go. See, that turtle took just a little bit too long. He waited and waited and waited, thinking something was gonna happen. Instead of taking action on what it was, he just kind of like slowly went along in life and never did anything with what he'd been given. Because we've all been given something, and we all know that there's something in us that we could do with, but we don't do it because, let me tell you the secret. We're creatures of habit, and we like to stay the same in the same place, doing the same thing on the same day, day in and day out, Monday through Sunday, 24 hours a day and 7 days a week, and we never change. We want to change. We talk about change. We say, oh, yeah, one of these days. Yeah, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to start that tomorrow. And then what happens? Tomorrow never comes. It's a song from a long time ago when I was a little kid. Oh, tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow. 'Cause tomorrow never comes. 'Cause, friend, let me tell you something right now, okay? Hold on a second. We're getting invaders in the house. I'm going to look you right in the eye, boy, and I'm going to tell you what I think. There ain't no such thing as tomorrow! Okay? Because tomorrow never comes. Because when you go to bed and you wake up, it's today. It's always today. It's always right now. We all think, oh, life will change. Life will get better. Life will, somehow it's all gonna become beautiful. And then tomorrow it doesn't. And the next week it doesn't. And a week later it doesn't. And a year later we're going, what happened? You didn't take any action. You didn't do anything. You just sat around and waited and waited and waited for tomorrow, but tomorrow never came because it's always today. And how do I know that? Brett, there's nothing left to say. I almost became that flattened turtle along the way. But I got smart and I decided I'm going to do something with all of this. Because see, my donut shop here is a special donut shop. It's a supernatural donut shop that took me 15 years to put together to get what it is that I got, which is about, I don't know, 30,000 pages of poems, like 5 books, all these stories and different things I wrote. See, that's why I'm telling you, I almost became this turtle here. Look at that poor little thing. Could you imagine being like that? You're just an innocent little thing, and you're crawling across the road because you want some sun and some pavement a little bit. You just want to be left alone. And then a car comes along and takes you out. I can't look at it anymore. Oh, that's terrible. See, some of those things, those are some of the things that you came here to hear, boy. You thought you just came here for some donut and coffee. And what happened? You got an earful, didn't you? Standing out there all smart. Yeah, I think I'm going to have me a coffee and a donut, man. Or maybe I'll take one of them sweet rolls. And you're just walking along in life thinking that life's just a cup of coffee and a donut, huh? Well, let me tell you something right now, mister. It is not! And what I had to go through to build this donut shop, and then you come here and ask me for a donut and coffee? Friend, you done picked the wrong feller. And I'm not even finished yet. Let me see. I got to tell you something here. I got to figure out a little story for you. Which one do we want to tell? Which story do we want to tell here? Do I want to talk about my pennies and nickels and dimes? And how they followed me around all the time? Do I want to tell you about my quarters and my dollars in my checkbook? Every time I looked at it, I said, what the heck? Look! Oh my God, how did I do this? I don't have any money left. Nah, I don't think I'm going to do that. I know what I'm going to do. Hold on a second. Oh my God, I've got an idea. I'm going to talk to you about my painting business. You see that? Can you see how bright that is? Do you see the light coming from that paint bucket? It all depends, of course, on what angle you put it on, but look at that. It lights up. See? That's why I got this shirt. You see this shirt? Every single one of them spots on that shirt represents some mistake I made in my life, or something stupid I did, or some person I hung around with I shouldn't have hung around with. These are all analogies. I'm just going to come out and tell you the truth. You know, you can either be whitewashed and nice and clean and have a clean mind and clean thoughts and right ideas and truthful ways of doing things and having an understanding about life and how to deal with people and with business. Or you could be like this, like a painter. You could be spotted, wrinkled, stained, dirty, scuffed up, dusty, itchy, or coughing from fiberglass insulation in a basement. Which basically means, metaphorically wise, that you need to stop doing what it is that you're doing so that you can walk into what it is that you need to walk into so that you can have the success that you keep saying that you want. You keep telling me over and over again about this success that you want, but you're not willing to change. And for things to change, you must change. Jim Rohn said that back in the 80s, and I carried that around with me for years and years. Oh yeah, for things to change, you must change. Hey, sounds pretty good. I'm changing. I'm getting stronger. I'm going to the gym. My muscles are getting bigger. My business is making more money. I don't know what else is there. But if you really want to have the kind of success that you're telling me that you want to have, you're going to have to really change, which means that you need to stop doing some of the things you're doing. You need to stop spending money on things that you're spending money on. You need to stop hanging around with certain people. You need to stop going to certain places. You need to stop wasting your time doing what it is that you shouldn't be doing and instead doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing so that you could take what it is that you're supposed to be doing and turning into the success that you keep telling me that you want. See how simple that was? Doesn't get any easier than that, friend. For things to change, you have to change. And when you stop going there and doing this and doing that and forget about your shoulda, coulda, wouldas and your yeah, what ifs and your yeah, buts and well, you just don't understand and well, I could do that, but I can't because I don't and I won't and I don't even know what I'm doing. But you're forgetting about the basic tenet of success. Listen to me now, friend, carefully. You got to understand this because it all starts. I got a big old hornet up there, and I got to be careful what I say or he's done going to get angry at me. Success, like Earl Nightingale said, is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. I like that definition. I think that can fit into just about every situation. So you must progress. You must start with something. For me, it was writing and meditating and praying and reading and reading and meditating and writing and praying and believing and being led and learning how to use my intuition and my creativity, learning how to step outside of myself and my ego and all my self-imposed thoughts about who I think I am and what I'm supposed to be in life, because, you watch the TV enough, it'll tell you, you need to be a man. You need to man up. You need to get tough. You need to do what it is you need to do. You need to go here. You need to go there. You got to read this. You got to do that. Don't listen to none of that, friend. Learn to listen to... We could do this. Learn to listen in here. Learn to listen in here. Learn to listen down here. Put it all together, and what do you got? A really successful, intelligent person that cannot be stopped. And it all comes from a day at a time, writing and thinking and using the mind that you were given so that you could be all that it is that you're supposed to be. And if you want to have all that you say that you want to have, and if you want to be all that it is that you say that you're supposed to be, then you're going to have to take step after step in the right direction so you don't end up like a deflated reflection of some poor little turtle who lost the race to some crazy rabbit with a clown-like face. See? That's why you don't want to be the turtle and take too long. But the reason the turtle won the race is because the turtle knew he was going to win the race. The turtle took his time. The turtle didn't have to be in a hurry. He knew that everything he needed and everywhere he needed to be would come right on time. You got to learn to use your mind. You got to learn to step out of your egotistical, programmed thinking that's came from the entire environment around you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Hey, this reminds me of As the World Turns. My grandmother used to watch that soap opera, As the World Turns. And then she watched Peyton Place. And then she watched, was it Love of Life? What was that other one, man? That other really crazy one. God. I think about back on that stuff in the 60s and 70s. No wonder people have gotten to the point where they've had enough. Why can't we watch something that's worthy, that's worthwhile? Why is it always bait and switch? Why is it always trying to get us to think on a low level frequency? You can either think down here, you could think here, or friend, you could learn to think way up there by learning how to connect yourself to a spiritual realm and an understanding that most of us either one, don't believe exists, or don't want to take the time to learn about, or because of fear, doubt, unbelief, worry, pessimism, procrastination, don't want to go there, or because of ignorance. You know how they say ignorance is bliss? Oh, friend, let me tell you how blissful ignorance really is. It is so blissful to not know the truth, because then you don't have to be responsible for anything that you could do. You just do what it is you feel like doing. And as long as it ain't hurt nobody else, well, what the heck? It can't be wrong. It can't be bad. But what if it's holding you back? What if it's keeping you down? What if you're not walking into the destiny and the calling that you were created for the very foundations of the earth, to be who it is that you're supposed to be and to accomplish on this planet what it is that you were meant to accomplish? What if you're missing out on a great calling of you being able to affect the lives of thousands of people positively? What if you only affected the lives of 500 people by sharing your life experience and the things that you learned along the way, as you say that you've done, friend? You read all those books, you went to all those seminars, you went to all those prophetic conferences, you did all the stuff you did and wrote everything that you wrote, but what do you got? Where are you going with it? Is it just going to sit in a bag all day? Just like that donut that's sitting there right now? Huh? Is that what it is? See? Because I'll tell you what. Just hold on a second. I got to go back in the kitchen here. Oh! Friend, truth be known, you deserve a donut. You deserve to have the best donut that life can offer. And you, my friend, deserve to have a good cup of coffee. One of life's sweet little pleasures. That's why I opened a coffee shop. And you, my friend, you deserve to have some success at whatever level that might be, because we all have to feed ourselves. We have to own a car. We have to have a home, whether it's renting or a mortgage. We have to take our children places. We have medical bills. We have groceries, gas. I'm not saying that all these people out there that are advertising money, 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 money. The $100,000 a month people. I got an internet business and I made $5 million last year. Goody two shoes for you, friend. But my question is, with all that money you got, my question to you is, how many of those people did you really help? Okay? How many of those people bought your program with the idea that, God, man, if I could just do what he did, I could have $5 million. And then you're one of two camps. You're the people that do something with it, and yeah, you make it a bunch of money, Jack. You be fat, brother. You be happening. You be a YouTube star. And then there's all the people that spent the last $2,000 that they had in a jar. They lost everything. And now they're really mad. Oh, friend, you don't want to go there. I do not think that would be a good thing. That's why, like I said, you deserve a donut and you deserve a good cup of coffee. But the real question is, what are you willing to go through for all that? Are you willing to go through the trials, the struggles, the tribulations, the ups and downs, the disappointments, the setbacks? Are you willing to spend hours and hours reading book after book after book? I've read hundreds of books. There's my library back there. You see that? That's about a third of them. I don't own a television set. I could barely afford a donut and coffee shop, much less a 60-inch big screen TV, paying the cable company $125 a year for telephone, internet, television. If I had $125 a month to spend, I wouldn't be wearing these painters' shirts right now. So, therefore, I know you're getting bored. God, I can't believe it. I've kept you here like 36 minutes and you listened to everything I said. Friend, I want to applaud you. I want to thank you for coming here and letting me give you the truth. And the truth of the matter is that in order for you to be all that it is that you need to be, you're going to have to be willing to take the time to go along the journey of life. And the journey that I've been on for the last 15 years, which included thousands and thousands of pages of things that I wrote and thousands of hours of prayer and meditation. You know, and I don't even look like that kind of guy, do I? I'm just an average construction worker, painter, donut shop owner. I'm your average guy on the street corner. I live in an average neighborhood. I'm not a multimillionaire, but I have success. I've got success. And my success came as a result of being willing to go on a journey into the unknown. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.